The water swings are a chanced yo-yo at Indiana Beach. At first glance, this may look like your ordinary swing ride, but this attraction has a few tricks up its sleeve. So much so that it's one of the park's scariest rides, and arguably the best pure standard swing ride in existence. It feels more like an out-of-control ride in a flying scooter, and I'll explain why in this review. Indiana Beach is located alongside Lake Shafer, and the park uses this to its fullest advantage. Several rides are built on piers that extend over the water. One such ride is water swings, but this was plussed by a waterfall effect on the edge of the structure. The ride is located towards the main entrance down by the giant gondola wheel. The center tower and swings are fittingly painted blue. Then the arms are white. This looks fine. When you want to ride, you walk alongside this bridge to reach the attraction. Even when I've visited this park on a busier holiday weekend, this ride has always been a walk-on. It certainly helps this ride as a high capacity for a flat ride, as it can accommodate a max of 32 riders per cycle. Once seated, you have a few restraints. First, you have the usual bar across your lap, secured by a seatbelt in between your legs. But there also is a second seatbelt to restrain your upper body. This may seem like overkill at first, but it is 100% necessary after you see what this ride does. Once checked, the swings lift into the air and start spinning in a circle. At first, the ride is serene and scenic. You get some beautiful 360-degree views of the park and lake. It is especially cool because the swings extend over the edge of the platform, so if you look down, you are directly above the water. You move at a good clip, but it's on par with the top speed for other swing rides. But halfway through the cycle, the ride tilts. Now, I have been on other chance yo-yos that do this, but none are as terrifying as water swings. Maybe it's the speed, maybe it's the angle, maybe it's the placement, or maybe it's a combination of the three. The tilt causes the swings to surge forwards and backwards. When you tilt forwards, the swings surge ahead. Your swing will start to rotate towards the water, which is a downright terrifying visual. All of your weight is supported by that chest belt. If that fails, you're going for a swim. At the same time, you get frighteningly close to the swing in front of you. Watch your legs because it's exceedingly easy to strike the swing in front of you. It's downright comical. When you tilt backwards, you'll feel your swing rock, and it feels like you'll end up on your back and slide out. You may also feel the swing behind you graze your swing, which is unnerving for sure. The unhinged nature of this ride reminds me of a flying scooter when you're snapping. If you're unaware what snapping is, it is what happens when you build up slack in the cable. This causes your tub to wildly react when the slack is released. This causes your tub to fling wildly through the air. That is essentially what the water swings feels like. The swing does not fluidly flow through the air like on other models. When the swings tilt, you'll feel a change in acceleration. You'll wildly thrust forwards or backwards, especially because this rides on a pier exposed fully to wind, and this causes the swings to also have side-to-side motion along with that forwards and backwards rocking. The cycle duration is solid, not too long, not too short. It almost seems like the operator will slow the ride down once the swings start getting a bit too wild. But you want to watch the swings around you as you decelerate, because you can still strike them. So, what would I rate the water swings? I would give this ride a perfect 10 out of 10. This is the cream of the crop for swing rides. The placement is beautiful on that pier, and the motion is far scarier than any other swing ride out there. The way the vehicles are jerked through the air is downright scary, but I love it. This is an extremely underrated flat ride, and I cannot miss attraction while at this amusement park. So those are my thoughts on the water swings at Indiana Beach. What are your thoughts on this ride? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.